Hi, Schlockmeister fans. Continuing with the Halloween movies, the 12th movie in the series, Halloween Kills. Let's check it out. We start with a bloody cop. And it's a flashback.
You go home right now. Go home to your parents and lock your doors.
Why? What did he do?
He murdered 3 teenagers down the street. Nothing exciting ever happened.
There's 1978 Michael doing his thing. This cop has always lamented his misfire. Now we're in modern times, 40 years later. Halloween.
Want to survive Michael Myers. They come for every Halloween, and you know, kids.
Anthony Michael Hall plays Tommy, a character from the very first Halloween film, who was being babysat for by Laurie.
A madman escaped from a mental hospital.
Jamie Lee Curtis is back as Laurie Strode. She picks up where the previous film left off. She's wounded on the way to the hospital. Firemen came to put out the fire at Laurie's house, which was a mistake, because there's Michael. And of course he goes on a killing spree. Because that's his profession. Laurie's dropped off in the hospital, her daughter Karen, Judy Greer, and granddaughter. Michael wanders into this couple's house.
Who gives a shit? Call the cops!
He promptly dispatches the both of them. The citizens hear about Michael and they decide, we're gonna get him tonight. They think he's in this car, and I think they're right. That's a cop. It's like Warren Sapp.
Michael Myers is alive.
What? Police are out there looking for him. You think you're the one that's gonna find him? Sit in that room and wait with your grandmother.
Because if we all come together on this,
You're goddamn right.
Tommy forms a posse with basically the entire city behind him.
How about this set?
Run! Go home now! Before he kills us all, get out of here!
Michael's on the prowl.
Turn around! Keep going! Get out of here!
And of course, everyone is safe. Shortly thereafter, bodies are found everywhere.
There will be no pause. There will be no empathy. This ends when Michael is dead. Michael Myers will be executed tonight.
The escape. I don't know. I don't know.
What do? We don't have the police support.
We fight. We always fight.
Michael gets into the home of a gay couple and attacks them.
Big John!
The citizens are convinced that Michael is in the hospital here, but they're going after the wrong guy. That's not Michael. Loomis apparently was going to try to shoot him back in '78 and got stopped by this cop.
I could have made all this go away.
Meanwhile, the posse pursues that guy, poor guy who thinks it's Michael. As they burst through, he jumps out a window to escape and falls to his death.
I fucked up. I'm sorry.
So what now? You're sorry? You're just gonna stand here hating yourself?
No, I gotta keep trying.
Our gay couple is discovered.
Cameron?
Cameron ain't gonna make it.
Get me, motherfucker! Come and get me! Do it!
Here comes Mama with a pitchfork. They manage to lure him outside
Gotcha.
to the waiting posse. He's unmasked at the moment. And they just begin to beat the crap out of him. Karen puts puts in the final knife. Have they killed him?
I always thought Michael Myers was flesh and blood, just like
Of course not. In fact, he gets up and kills everybody. Including Tommy.
they don't stop him tonight. Maybe we'll find him tomorrow.
And Karen, our final victim. All right, let's talk about the movie Halloween Kills. It's the 12th movie in the Halloween series. It's the second of 3 movies in the new Halloween trilogy that started a few years ago. And as this timeline goes, it's the 4th movie in the timeline, followed by, I started with Halloween, the original one, Halloween 2, the original one, then Halloween, which came out in 2018, and then Halloween Kills, which all of these have Jamie Curtis in them as well. This one basically picks up where the 2018 version of Halloween ended, and in this one, Laurie, Jamie Lee Curtis's character, is in the hospital for a good chunk of the film. She doesn't have a lot to do, actually, and Michael Myers is out. He's out, and he's just killing everybody. We learn a little bit more of the backstory. There's a cop who was around 40 years ago when Michael was first there, and he prevented Dr. Loomis from shooting Michael and killing him. And, it's just the typical story. Now, again, it's like the 40th anniversary of the original murders. Anthony Michael Hall is there, and he plays Tommy, the boy who was being babysit in the original Halloween movie. And they learn that Michael is on the prowl again, and he's like, evil ends tonight. He basically organizes a posse with Lonnie also, who was also a character in the first movie. They were kids back then. He basically organizes a posse filled with basically everybody in town. They're going to just hunt down Michael Myers and try to kill them themselves. Of course, Michael Myers does his thing. He kills everybody under the sun that he can. Eventually, Laurie's daughter and granddaughter, they're able to lure Michael out. They get his mask off, actually. They lure him into the street where he gets immediately surrounded by this posse. And they've got knives and guns and baseball bats and everything else. And they basically kill Michael. They beat him down and kill him in the street with Judy Greer, who plays Laurie's daughter, Karen, I believe was her name, putting the last knife in the back of Michael's neck. But as this is happening, Jamie Lee Curtis is in the hospital, and she's basically narrating for us, telling us that, Michael just gets stronger and stronger no matter what you do. You can't kill him, that sort of thing. And then all of a sudden, we cut back to Michael, and he wakes up in the street and starts killing everybody, cleaning house again and killing Anthony Michael Hall as well. The last scene in the movie is Michael killing Karen in the old house. And that's pretty much it. Halloween Kills. I thought this movie was okay. I really liked the 2018 version of Halloween. So this one was a little bit of a letdown compared to that. But again, it was okay. I thought the whole concept of forming a posse to kill Michael was just a little silly. But it was kind of cool to see some of the characters who were portrayed in the 1978 film show up again 40 years later as survivors of that horrible Halloween night. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Halloween Kills. I have this Blu-ray DVD combo here. It's got an extended cut on it, I believe, alternate ending. Didn't actually watch that one, so if there's an alternate ending that you're aware of, I don't know it, so maybe I should watch it to find out. So anyway, but it was followed maybe another year later with Halloween Ends. And as of right now, that's the end of the series. Will there be more? Probably. You just can't keep Michael Myers down. I think I saw this movie in theater as well as Halloween Ends. Those were the first 2 Halloween movies I saw in the theater. And then I think I saw Halloween Ends in the theater. This one for sure I did. I have also seen Halloween in the theater now. It came back last year just as a special one-night thing, so I went and saw it. So there you go. That is Halloween Kills. Available on Blu-ray if you want. I'll leave a link to something down below. Just curious what you think about it. It's the 12th film in the series of 13, and I'll be doing Halloween Ends very soon. Check it out. Leave some comments. It's Halloween Kills. Watch it. Bye.